Anyway guys, this is Joe with LVV. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little video over here. We have a bad flame. All right, so check this out. We have my meter. It's set on milliamps for DC. And we're in line right over here. You see that? Let's see. Right there. See, this line is connected one side. The other side's connected to, all right, the female that's normally plugged in there. And that will go through, goes back to the board, shows that there's flame present. Okay, so let's take a look right over here. Okay. So now, inducer motor, good. Pressure switch is gonna close, which is good. As long as we get ignition. Hold on, one more time. There you go. Don't you fall off again. So, inducer mode. Let's try this a second time. Take two. We're gonna get ignition right over here, or spark. So it's gonna do, there you go. Flame. Now look here. See? 0.9, 0.7. It's giving us a 1.3. 1.3 over here. Where are you? Boom. There's 13. Flame loss. All right, it's not sensing the flame over here, so we're just gonna clean it up. Maybe we'll get them some heat, and then we're gonna go out and get another flame sensor and then replace it. But that number over there should be around anywhere from 2.5 to 3.5. Nothing less than that. All right, that's really a check. You got the inducer motor. What checks the inducer motor is the vacuum that line is pulling. So once that pressure switch closes, that says that, okay, this is working. Then from there, the electricity goes through, and then it's gonna give spark. Once it gives spark and the gas valve opens up for like 3 seconds, all right, allows flame, comes straight across and then down there, all right, because the flame starts here. We want to make sure it works its way all the way down to here. And that's where it senses the flame at the end. As long as that senses flame, this wire here comes all the way back, goes back to the board and says, yes, leave the gas valve open because we've got flame, or else you just dump gas into the space. And a lot of times when that blower motor starts like this here, that's normally a loss of flame. So that blower motor kicks on and stays on. And then it tries 3 or 4 times, like it's trying right now, and then it's going to, it'll do a lockout. All right, so inducer motor, step 1, pressure switch will close, or it's closed right now. That will allow the, after that 15 or 20 second purge, that will allow the igniter to go on. Give it a couple seconds. There you go, that flame, you see here. 0.3, 0.6, and then done. All right, and then that blower motor kicks back on as a safety. All right, so we're gonna clean it up just to get it running a little bit, and then we're gonna change it out for a brand new one. And check it out. We just cleaned it up. Just by cleaning it up, that flame sensor went up to 2.8, 3.0. So if you're in a jam, you always can do that. You always can just change it out, or not change it out, sorry. Clean it up nicely. And then get that, get those milliamps. I always forget if it's milliamps or if it's, just get that voltage up right there. So then the gas valve knows and it proves that there's a flame there. Okay, we'll change it out regardless. Get a brand new one in there. but as of now it'll work. Alright guys, so we're gonna change out the flame sensor for a brand new one, okay? We just got it from the MCN Farmingdale, and we're gonna slap it in. I'm gonna show you the difference between the old one. Yeah, the first, before when it was dirty, then we cleaned it was like a 2.8, and we'll see what this one comes out to be as well. Alright guys, so we just replaced the, we just put in a new flame sensor. And again, I'm in line with that flame sensor. So the flame sensor is right coming off of here, right to my my meter, which is on millivolts DC. And then it comes out of here, goes into the plug that normally goes into the flame sensor, and it goes back to the board. All right, so let's get this in there. Great tool, by the way, guys. All right, so now inducer, pressure, probably a 15-20 second purge. Right now that inducer is closing with the vacuum from that tube to that pressure switch. Electricity is going from one side through to the other side. It's going to go down to the board. It's going to tell the gas valve to open up as well as the spark igniter. And then we have to prove flame, which we're going to do. We got flame. Now what we got over here? There you go. So now looking at the old one, okay, we had the old one which was less than 1.0. It was at 0.4, 0.3. Okay, this one here, alright, then we cleaned it, remember? And then it was up to like very close to what this is here. This might be a hair higher, okay? But that just proves if you clean it, you can probably get that thing to get up and running. You know, the other one was I think like 2.8 to 3.2. This one's kind of staying around in the threes. Alright, but these should work up probably anything above 2.0. The fact that the old one was 2.8. That means we'll probably just clean it and wrap it in there, but you know, since we're taking it out, we're going to put a brand new one in, make sure that everything is working, new components, and there'll be no failures in the working. Alright, so that's how you change out and test the flame sensor. Okay? As long as the inducer is working, that pressure switch will close, then the igniter will kick on with the gas valve for a couple seconds, probably like 3. And then that sensor right there has got a sense of bringing electricity back to that board, so we know that everything is working fine. Last thing it turns on is not blowing or whatever we do. Okay, so good flame sensor in there, 3.2, 3.3. Should be fine. Alright, see you guys next time.